Okay, give me a second to make sure you guys can hear me. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my god. I'm so tired. Sorry. It's been a long day. I'm tired. Okay. Yeah, I think you guys can hear me. All right. Okay. Right. So, as you can tell from the title of today's stream, we're gonna continue on with Trigger's. With Trigger's character story, agent mission. So, yeah, hopefully I can finish it by tonight. Yeah, because sorry, I can't really stream for too long tonight because I gotta wake up early tomorrow. I gotta go I gotta drive for like 2 hours to go see some family. Right, so I think where we last left off, we found out that there's a serial killer going around killing people in the hollow. Yeah, so hopefully we okay, right now my theory is that it's someone that Trigger wants revenge against, but the story is trying to convince me that it's someone that Trigger is looking for, someone who used to be a teammate of hers. I think that the truth is that it's you know, someone who maybe took out one of her teammates and, you know, maybe killed them, and now Trigger is out for revenge. That's my theory, though. Let's see if I'm proven right. I hope I'm proven right, because I don't like being wrong. Okay, let's go, Trigger. Let's go! Wait, can you guys hear the game? Okay, yeah, you can.
Is this a communicator?
It's a walkie-talkie.
Look at this.
You know, the things they had before phones.
Left right at the hollow's entrance.
He knows we're here. The serial killer knows we're coming. This is a trap.
It doesn't look like it was left behind.
Because it wasn't left behind randomly. It's a trap.
There's hardly any dust on its surface, which means it was only placed here recently. It looks like someone wants us to use it.
Should we use it? We'd be walking into a trap. Firefly, hello! Welcome back. I hope things have been well with you, Firefly. I forgot to ask. How's work been? Everything okay so far? This is... I wonder if it's one of the NPCs that we rescued before this. Are they gonna reveal that one of them is actually the serial killer? Right now, my bet is the guy, Jesse, because he wasn't really very forthcoming about being a part of the military like the other two were. But also, there's the one woman who was kidnapped from her car. I mean, she used to be a part of the military. Why would she be so stupid as to get out of her car while there was no one else around? Yeah, she's sus to me too. Mr. Big Boss! Yay! It's Friday! Which means no more school for you! Congratulations! You have 2 days off. And then you gotta go to school again. Charon. You're reminiscing about your Genshin Impact playtime. It's so-so. Well, at least it's not bad. So-so is still pretty good, Firefly.
You can call me Grim Vulture.
Grim Vulture.
The one behind this string of murders.
It's not just murders at this point. You a serial killer, babe.
Crossing off names. And now, Charon of Liar Squad, your name is next.
Huh.
Looks like you've done your homework on me. Just because my presence interfered with your plan, you've decided to take me out for good?
I don't know. I think maybe they were targeting you too from the start. You know, just like they targeted their other victims.
I thought you were just going to be another obstacle in my way. And now
It feels like deja vu, lol. I mean, yeah, the deja vu happens every Friday. You think, yes, finally, you're free. And then, oh no, Monday's coming.
I'm not sure what you're referring to,
Huh.
but I'm looking for someone. Given that you're waiting at the hollow entrance they shared, I'm guessing you have them.
I'm guessing you are them.
If you hand them over, perhaps we can make a deal.
You missed your C6 Stingbong and C2 Ayaka, but no way you're going back to Genshin. I mean, you can go back to Genshin just to visit your favorite characters. I also miss my Venti. He's not even C1 or anything. I'm pretty sure he's still C0. But yeah, I liked my Venti. Yay, she shielded Eos! In the next instant, a bullet flies past her and hits the ground. Her shot flew off into the distance, and there's only one thing that's for certain. It didn't hit Grim Vulture.
So your version of making a deal is stalling for time to locate me and lining up your shot? Can't say I'm surprised. After all, that's exactly what I plan to do too. You seem to have rather unique eyes.
Okay, I'm really, really sus of the NPCs that we've met already, actually. The ones that we rescued from yesterday. I'm guessing one of them is either the serial killer or helping the serial killer.
Just talking won't resolve this. But I'm
I just
never
realized
gonna
something
use
funny
the
about your
force.
Hoyo account. What is it, Firefly? Feel free to share.
Now that's the spirit. If you're looking for someone, why not search the hollow for clues? Providing you can survive both my attacks and those of the accused.
Well, if it were one of the NPCs, then there goes my theory of this person um, being the person that Karen is looking for, because she would recognize that person, right? If she rescued them yesterday.
And I prepared a little gift for all your trouble.
And there's too many possibilities. I have too many theories running through my mind right now. Alright, let's go. Oh, close, so close. Those look like lady fingers.
For Grim Vulture taking shots from afar.
Wait, we actually have to look up for shots?
Nothing we can do?
Copy.
Let me change to Miyabi. Miyabi is bulletproof. It's okay. Oh. Are you here?
The box.
Strange eye-catching box. What feels wrong, weird about a box? Genshin, HSR, ZZZ. Oh, wrong button. Each of those games, you always have a Constellation Ice character. I mean, well, to be fair, Ice characters are across the game. It's hard to have a Constellation Water character across all three games. Or Wind. You glance at Karen beside you with fallen silent. Clearly, she's having the same feeling. Right now, she's hesitating about whether to open this box. Are we gonna find the body in there? C2 Ayaka in Genshin, C1 Jingliu in HSR, and C6 Miyabi in ZZZ. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting Miyabi is ice, even though she has like blue fire all around. Yeah. Well, good thing for you, they recently buffed Jingliu, and I'm pretty sure Ayaka is still meta, still relevant in Genshin. So, you know what? You've done a good job at choosing the ice characters. A blood-stained, tattered military cap carelessly crumpled and stuffed in the corner of the box. Though the owner's identity remains unknown, the message it conveys can only mean one thing. Honestly, it's not as bad as what I thought it was. I assumed we were gonna find a severed head or something. Thane! Hello, welcome! Your back hurts? You're too young to have a, hurt back. That means you gotta correct your posture, Thane. You're too young to be having backaches. Karen reaches out and picks up the military cap from the box, her fingers tracing its shape. Her lips tremble. I'm okay, Proxy. If my sense of touch isn't deceiving me, this appears to be the outfit my former teammate wore, or a replica of it. I mean, it could be a replica. If it's a military cap, then I'm sure they passed those around to everyone. So this is the surprise Grimfalter mentioned. I see now. Let's keep moving, Proxy. Karen goes silent. Yet, as she chambers another round, you can sense her hands trembling slightly, while her grip grows even stronger. Alright. Okay, I think this makes me believe more that the sniper is actually the person Trigger is looking for. Your 20s too start coming out, you feel old. Ah!
He took his own life.
You're still, he's still shooting at us. I think 20s is the age your tooth are supposed to come out, right? Especially like your wisdom tooth. So it's not like, it's not that bad, Omar. By the way, welcome. You're an ice type player, confirmed yet. Yeah, I was about to say, your profile pic is Firefly though. Her name, Fire. I'm not listening to this serial killer at all. Okay, let him talk. Haha, you missed.
Do you think I made the whole thing up? Or did it really happen?
You do front rolls but wrong technique. Oh, it's not because you're getting
I don't know.
really you have bad posture, huh?
High pressure ether tank. And a lot of ethereals have already been drawn to it.
Where's the tank? I'm a little
Leave it to me,
hesitant to
Proxy.
go out into open space. So that explained why you were having such a hard time on Firefly's banner. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Firefly knew you weren't really gonna stay loyal to her forever.
We did it, Proxy. Let's keep moving. I want to catch that
I'm
murderer as
so
soon
worried.
as possible.
Where are you? You're not gonna snipe me in the middle here, are you? Okay. Second box emanates an ominous aura. That unsettling stench seems to warn you that its contents, just like the previous box, will give you an absolutely wretched experience. I have a feeling that if ZZZ were like a more like 18 R18 rated game, there would be body parts in these boxes. Like in the last box, instead of a cap, there will be a severed head. And in this box, okay, gloves. I would assume there would be an arm in here then. Lie twisted in the center of the box. It's clear that whoever placed them here hadn't just tossed them in carelessly. They had been deliberately arranged with malicious intent. Karen picks up the glove, once again feeling their contours and icy touch. Her lips turn pale. Just as I thought, these are from one of my squad mates too. Also, they're from different people. It's not from just one person. Let's keep moving, Proxy. Following this route should lead us to Grim Vulture's hideout. I'm fine. Karen picks up her weapon again, but there's an unmistakable tremor of unease in her voice.
Acheron's favorite glove.
Acheron!
It wasn't easy getting
Acheron's
her
here
hands
too!
on them. As expected of such a famous, beautiful commander, even her gloves are stylish.
I'm gonna let the
Such a pity.
serial killer talk first. Yeah, first, before I move.
Don't you think that's a shame, little sniper? Such beautiful hands. If they could
Well, ZZZ really did move up their age rating this version since there was literal blood in the storyline. Yeah, it was like 5 seconds, but we did see a dead body. We did see someone die on screen.
It's just as I said. She died from multiple fatal wounds. Even the most beautiful flower will wither without protection, won't it? Now,
She's still not done yapping?
the truth or a lie this time.
How long do you intend to keep up this game of cat and mouse?
How long do you intend to yap? Done?
I'll be coming
Oh
to
no,
your
they're
hideout
they're
soon.
not done. Hold on.
Wipe that smile off your face and wait.
ZZZ's story isn't rainbows. It's about millions dying from the first big hollow and people rebuilding society. Yeah, it is supposed to be like some kind of post-apocalyptic setting, right? Even though we haven't really seen much of the apocalypse stuff, it's still very obvious that this is kind of a darker setting than Genshin, at least. Like Genshin does, like especially its lore does have a lot of like dark connotations, but I think like especially at the start with when we first arrived at Mondstadt, it wasn't really considered, you know, a very mature game, which is fine. It doesn't have to be mature for it to be enjoyable. It's just, you know, ZZZ definitely started out way more mature.
Awaken. Don't hesitate.
No, I'm trying to chase Miyabi. Okay.
You're in my sights. Victory. The
Most characters have a dark backstory. Yeah, the playable ones definitely have a darker backstory. They usually it's the playable and like S-class or 5-star characters that have a dark backstory. I thought I saw a chest around here, no? Were my eggs? Huh. I guess my eyes were playing a trick on me. Yeah. I noticed this one, but was there not one down there? I'm going blind. Never mind then. Another one. There's still a third box. You grab Karen's hand, trying to stop her from opening it, but she lifts the box's lid almost mechanically. The third box contains blood-stained corner of clothing. and a severely damaged piece of engineering equipment, also stained with blood. Karen picks them up, her trembling fingers feeling their shapes. She doesn't speak neither about the plans for pursuing Grim Vulture nor about which of her companions these items belong to. Until the communicator in our hand rings again with Grim Vulture's voice. You love the withering gameplay. Sad that they forgot about it. You can use C button for a previous agent.
On the third box.
Okay.
Inside is... Who was it again? Oh, right. A piece of bloodied fabric from Cocytus's clothes.
Cocytus. That's how you say it?
Engineering gear.
In my head, I was reading it as Cositus. Thanks again, Omar, for the little tip.
So I had to cram them together. They're just a medic and an engineer. Not exactly combat material, right? Surely you're not mad, are you?
Oh. Karen's face turns deathly pale. She silently picks up the bloodied items from the box, her spirit visibly shaken by the weight of these ominous relics.
That's enough. Using her squadmates who are like family to mentally torture her. How much longer are you planning on
I
doing
guess
this?
Wise and Belle would feel more angry about this too, especially, with their missing teacher. I guess they're imagining if someone did this, but with their teacher stuff, they would be mad too.
Did I go too far? My sincerest apologies. It's
I wonder if this guy
just
knows that
much
he's
had
talking
much
to Phaethon right
happened.
now.
So entertaining. I may have gotten a bit carried away, you know? Relax. The person you're looking for isn't here. And those are just fakes. I didn't actually take them from her comrades.
Okay, you went through a lot to get fakes though.
Comrades are long since corpses in the hollow, after all. How could we possibly have gotten hold of their clothes?
That's a lot of effort to go through to make fakes of dead people's stuff. Karen's shot is clean and decisive, carrying an unmistakable intent to kill, but from the response on the other end of the communicator, it seems she missed her target. They have mixed cultured names, like Anton's Russian name to Yushin's Asian name. Pretty easy to pronounce wrong.
Sight and experience.
Yes, I know I'm uncultured. I don't know the names of people in other places.
I didn't expect to kill you so easily. There was a subtle change in your ether fluctuations the moment I fired. That was all I needed. You knowing my past makes me feel sick. But after seeing that you're just a coward who feels fear from another's killing intent, it doesn't bother me as much anymore.
Coward, you say? How fascinating. You were little more than a hollow shell before. But now that you've bared your teeth, you've started looking somewhat respectable.
It's because you revealed that those things were fakes. That's why she suddenly got her confidence back.
More than a facade.
You're being a very bad villain right now.
Truly faced the weight of your comrades' deaths, have you? I bet your mind is now filled with their dying screams.
Her squadmates are still alive. You have no right to taunt her. I don't know, Wise. I don't think they are alive.
Both believe
I mean,
the
it
squad
makes
is still
sense
alive.
if
You can stop
her
with the
squad
lies.
did die in the Hollow, They were part of the military.
Just because she used to serve in the defense force?
Stop this kindergarten insults, please. I think they have the same curse as Boot Hill. They can't just outright curse. Or, call each other bitches or pussies.
Then why don't you go ask her about it? What surprises me more is you actually believe her teammates are still alive. Don't tell me she dragged you into all this danger without telling you anything.
So what if she did? We believe in her.
Shut up.
Yeah, shut up.
If she won't tell you, I will. Those so-called alive squad mates of hers went missing during the fall of
Oh,
the
so it was a while ago.
I'm sure
Well,
you know
No, this is a
exactly
flashback. It probably wasn't that long.
When the old capital fell, countless Defense Force soldiers were either killed by ethereals or became them. The surviving soldiers.
I mean, it makes sense. Unless, people were expecting for the old capital to fall. I'm sure the military and the defense force were, taken by surprise about what happened. So maybe most of them weren't even prepared for the fall of the old capital and just had to go, because it's an emergency. So yeah, it makes sense that a lot of people, died that day.
Obviously.
Grim Vulture needs to up her trash talk more than that. They did with the opening story, right? I mean, they censored it, but it was understandable. It's just that one character who they've censored so far.
As to deceive her own
Yeah, I think it's that one NPC news anchor who's actually, who they've actually had to bleep because they were cursing a lot. And in HSR, it's only Kalis who, and even then, I had to choose the option to make the MC curse. But yeah, it's just one character each in each game for now.
I didn't lie to the proxy. They're alive. I have proof. Someone like you could never understand.
If you have proof, then show it.
Understand? You think it's hard to understand your childish
Or
thought
maybe her
process?
proof is Grim Vulture, maybe she knows that this serial killer is one of her teammates.
My eyes. I lost nearly 90% of my vision during the fall of the old capital. But in return, I gained the ability to see what others can't. Every second of every day for years, I've seen my squad.
Grim Vulture is good.
Not
Just would,
fleeting shadows, but vivid and lifelike.
go on, prove it.
They've never
You
disappeared.
know you can't. I know what you are, but what am I?
They're alive, waiting for me to find them. Why else would I have been given these eyes?
That's your proof?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, Trigger, that proof is kind of weak.
Proxy hiding in the bamboo. She spent years.
Okay, so Grim Vulture does know that we're a proxy. We're not just a little bamboo following Trigger around.
You'd rather believe those visions of your teammates are real-time projections than accept that they're dead. What if I told you the way I described their deaths before was the absolute truth? Will you finally face reality? Or will you keep fooling yourself, believing in ghosts? I guess you'll keep deceiving yourself.
Okay, since they did kind of list out all of the squad mates that went missing, I'm guessing Grim Vulture is either the medic or the engineer. Because they kind of went out of their way to say, oh, who would care about them? They're just a medic and engineer, right? So I'm guessing maybe that's how they really felt about their role in the squad.
I'm not lying to myself. I really
Want to find your squad mates who have been missing for years and were officially declared dead?
I'm guessing they are also kind of going kind of hard with Karen because they maybe blame her for it.
Give yourself some so-called reason to go on, to latch on to any stupid excuse. You're just a selfish, naive coward who did nothing.
Okay, they definitely blame Karen for their for what happened to the squad. I can't believe this serial killer actually has issues. Why are you like this, Grim Vulture? Even Obito didn't blame Kakashi for his death, leaving her visibly shaken, unable to muster a single word in rebuttal.
Giving up already? At least you've got a shred of dignity left.
Obito just blamed society. He didn't blame Kakashi at all.
Enough of this. Time to die, coward.
Charon is not a coward. Someone who enters the hollows despite the condition of their eyes.
True.
is
Yeah,
anything
she
but a
did.
coward.
She does enter, like, go in and out of the hollow willingly multiple times, even with her vision all weird like that.
At the very least, she's far braver than a criminal like you.
Yeah.
Hides in the shadows, enjoys
Yeah.
torturing others, and is constantly in fear of being caught.
Yeah, I know you are, but what am I?
Roxy,
Your proxy sure has a way with words. I won't waste any
They're just
more
going
of
na
my
na na na
words.
na at each
Die
other now.
already.
I love it. Yes, be more childish.
I've completed analysis of the surrounding fissures. Charon, step out of it. We can use that fissure to escape.
Fissures? When did you... Still trying to play tricks.
You should know this proxy that you're dealing with is Faith, and he can make fissures appear out of thin air according to the plot's needs. With no hope of counterattack, you practically drag Karen, turning to run towards the fissure that had escaped Grim Vulture's notice. Just as the bullet is about to strike, you manage to escape through the fissure. I wonder what happens if the sniper tries to shoot at Eos. I'm not saying I want to see Eos get shot. I'm just wondering, is Eos bulletproof? You think Carol Arna bothered to make Eos bulletproof? You escape from the hollow and return to the video store, bringing along Karen, who's lost all will to fight. She seems more traumatized than you imagined, repeatedly touching her eyes, silent and distant.
Charon?
Just realized you're only halfway through the story, so maybe you'll reach the
I'm
finale
sure you're
part on
exhausted
Monday or
after such
Tuesday.
a tough fight.
You know what? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to finish it tonight.
Thanks.
Who cares that I have to
Yeah, fine.
drive 2 hours early in the morning? Let me
Don't
finish
listen to
this.
Grim Vulture.
Why did the
They'd
music
say
stop?
anything to get under your skin.
Is the
Once
music
we
okay?
start doubting the truth, we've fallen into their trap.
No, Proxy. I think Grim Vulture has a point. Maybe it's all just in my head.
I do believe it's all in your head, but you know, it's nice to have hope.
The things Grim Vulture left. When I touched them, I was reminded of the day the old capital fell. I felt the same sensation when I touched an injured comrade. I tried to shake off that feeling, but the truth is, I can't stop thinking about the possibility that all my squad mates are dead.
The day the old capital fell. Yeah, do you want to tell us the full story?
Would you be willing to share more? What really happened on the day the old
I mean, I'm
capital
sure you're
fell with
traumatized
you
from
and the
it,
Liar
so
Squad?
you don't have to share if you don't want to.
That day, in the first hour, Hollow
Oh,
Zero
there's
started
the music.
expanding. Defense Force HQ thought it was just a normal Hollow disaster, and thought they could suppress it with a standard amount of troops.
Yeah, okay, so the military wasn't expecting the old capital to fall like that. Okay, so it was more of a all hands on deck, go 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 kind of emergency.
Liar Squad was among the first troops sent there. Before we left, our superiors promised reinforcements would be on the way to support us in combat. So we didn't need to worry too much about facing the Ethereals.
Unfortunately, it seems that your superior's on the way is the Malaysian on the way. And usually, for those of you who don't know, when Malaysians say they're on the way, they mean that they're still in the bathroom taking a shower and getting ready. Never believe a Malaysian who says they're on the way.
But soon after we began the mission, we realized things weren't going to go like we thought. The Ethereals came at us like an endless tide. The Hollow
I'm not saying that
was
because I'm
beyond control.
racist. For those who don't know, I am Malaysian, by the way. I know how Malaysians are like,
Resistance never came.
because I am one.
The Defense Force troops outside the Hollow soon realized this was no ordinary disaster. Hollow Zero was devouring Eridu at horrifying speed. The reinforcement plan was called off, and the promised troops retreated.
They retreated. Oh. So then how did they like end the disaster, or like how did they get it under control?
Honestly,
If they retreated,
they
did the
had
hollow
calmed down,
just stop
wouldn't have changed
growing?
anything.
Just calm
I
down?
watched as members of the advanced force around me died one after another, or were corrupted into ethereals.
Oh.
Our squad slowly lost the strength to maintain formation. I was a weak point in our formation.
Oh.
An ether shot fired by an ethereal hit my eyes, corrupting them. Because of that and several other wounds, I
Oh.
shortly lost consciousness.
I think I remember this from one of the videos that we watched early on, right before I played ZZZ. I think it was like one of the last videos I watched before I started playing the game.
I'm not sure how long I was out.
I
Just
like how
before
they
losing my vision,
keep a
briefly
blurry
regained consciousness.
a blurry
The
kind of
last thing
filter
my
on
eyes
it.
saw was my
It's like
squadmate
what
standing in front of me, looking back.
what Trigger saw that day. What is this? Oh.
When I woke up again, I was already back at base. The higher-ups detonated the Shiryu pillars, and finally managed to bring
Shiryu
Hollow Zero
pillars.
under control. I don't know who rescued me from the Hollow, but none of my squad mates had made it out. For some reason,
It's okay for you to
the
believe
image of
that
my
they're still
squad mates
alive, you
being
know?
The last thing I saw has stayed in my mind.
Usually in stories, when there's no corpse, that means they'll come back.
A sign that they're still alive. Don't you think? They must have continued
Yeah, I do
fighting
think.
after I fell unconscious. Eventually getting lost in some hollow and losing contact with the main force. Left to wander between the various hollows of New Eridu. That must have been what happened, right?
You know, stories like this usually make me feel extra sad because on one hand, I feel like, you know, what else are people able to do except have hope? You know, hope that their loved ones are still okay, still made it out, especially, you know, for victims and like families and friends of people who went missing. Hoping that they're still alive somewhere out there is the best that they can do, right? But also, I feel like for those people and for the people who are like third parties who are just watching, I think in the back of everyone's mind they know that that person is not okay, and that just makes it extra sad.
The Defense Force, civilians.
Oh man, this is getting to me.
No one
Damn.
believes me. So I decided to find them myself. The reason behind these eyes. It's got to be to guide me to finding them still alive. Am I wrong, Proxy? Are these eyes pointless? I knew that's what you thought. Interpreting what my eyes see as proof my squad mates are still alive is just wishful thinking.
There's nothing wrong with having a wish.
They're really gone. Why would I have been given these eyes?
You find this sad, tries listening to the sad part with JP. No, my laptop doesn't have the space.
They're truly no longer alive. How can I apologize to them in person? Tell them I'm sorry.
I can only keep
Sorry
it
for
at
being
English
so
for
weak.
now.
Sorry that I failed to protect them. Their faces are all so.
It's not that I feel like crying right now. I'm just feeling really empathetic.
If their final look at me was filled with resentment and disappointment.
Because like from personal experience, I did have a cousin who went missing. She came back eventually. She just eloped with someone our family didn't approve of. She's no longer married to that person because that person is in jail right now. So yeah, she did go missing for like over a year. And I remember my grandmother like holding pictures of her and putting them around the house. And it's just, yeah, even though it happened a long time ago, I still remember what it was like and how much more quiet everyone was around, going in and out of my grandmother's house because my cousin lived with my grandmother. So, like, yeah, I get the feeling of wanting to have hope because that's basically the only thing you have.
Charon, listen to me. Even if everyone else thinks
Spoiler,
you're
the
wrong,
VA literally
Belle and I
cries, so
will
it makes
always
the
stand
moment
by your
even more
resolve to find
sorrowful.
your squad mates.
I like bad guys. Yeah, that's basically what happened to my cousin. Like she's a mother now with 2 kids, but she's a single mom. I like her kids. Her kids are, they're good kids. But yeah, their dad is in jail.
You don't need to make any justifications.
He's been in jail since her kids
because
were
someone close
like
to us is
5,
missing
I think,
too.
since the oldest was
We
5.
desperately hope she's still
And right
alive.
now, my
Even if the
cousin's
whole
oldest
world
is
doesn't
like
understand,
17.
We will never give up.
I don't know what he went to jail for. No one told me because like I was really really young when he went to jail. But it must be pretty damn serious if he's still in jail.
But I also think being consumed by this
Not jail,
obsession,
prison.
unable to move forward. That's not what those who matter to us would want.
That's right. Charon, you're a very kind person. Maybe that's why you feel responsible for protecting everyone and regret when you can't do enough.
I mean, you'd hope
But you don't
that
have
the
to carry
people
it
who
all
join the
alone.
military are kind people like this, right? You would hope.
Yeah, you can trust us to have your back. We're certain that Grim Vulture hasn't killed the client yet. As long as we have a lead, there's still hope, and we'll be your support. Your will and determination shouldn't be dismissed. No matter how
12
things
years
turn
now,
out,
probably close to
we'll
20.
stand by
Probably
your
murder.
side.
Yeah,
We'll
I'm
face it
guessing
together.
whatever crime it was, it must have been, a violent crime. So it's probably not something like, scamming people, because those usually don't get heavy punishments, even though they should. But yeah, it's probably something related to violence then.
Roxy, thank you.
And we're
I
really
feel
lucky
better
if
now.
it stays on 20.
At
Yep.
the very least, I want to keep investigating. I'm not just going to stop here.
I think we hope that especially because like her kids are still really young, so like I know like she's worried right now, like if their dad does ever get out of prison, will he want to try to like reach out to his kids? And if he does, like can she, I know she has family, she has us to look after her and like help her if she needs it, but she's a single mom, still a young woman. She's barely older than me. So, like, realistically, what can she do if her ex-husband does come, wanting to see his kids? With the tension easing, it's time to discuss the plan going forward. Just then the phone rings.
Sorry to disturb you at this hour. Did you go investigate that new hollow? How's it going?
Oh, the music
never
changed.
mind. The client just shared a new location with me on Knock Knock.
They're pretty eager, huh? Which hollow
I
is
mean,
it
think
this
about the
time?
kid, age 25, working at something, and one day a random dude pops up, says, "You're my blood." Yeah, that's really the thing that my cousin is worried about. Because, yeah, her oldest is almost an adult now, so she's kind of worried
No,
about
not a
what,
hollow. If I'm reading
like,
this right,
what could
the
happen
location
to
is
her
still an
if,
outpost.
her ex were to get out of prison while her kid is, alone out there.
Scott Outpost? Isn't that managed by the Defense Force
If
and
I were a
Prince
judge, I'd
Harry's
always
district?
sentence murder
What's
with death
Grim Vulture
sentence,
up
not
to?
even lifelong prison sentence, life for life. Yeah, I'm one of those people who's not against the death penalty. Like, I get it. I think it's fairer if it were decided by a judge, jury, and executioner that that person deserves a death sentence. But yeah, I'm not against the death sentence, especially like if the death is really horrific. Like, you guys know
It's
the Kyoto
Remembrance Day.
Annie
Don't you recall what
fire,
Aaron said
the one that
before?
killed 36 people. The
They're
person
hoping
who started the
eventually
fire
the place will be
only
open to the
was
public.
only sentenced to death this year. The fire happened in 2019, and he was only put to death this year after killing 36 people and injuring like 33 more.
So they're not trying to lure us into a hollow this time.
Ah,
What's the
it's,
deal?
it's scary, the kind of things that people think is okay to do to other people, you know?
Whether it's a provocation or a trap, I'm not missing any chance to face Grim Vulture. Proxy, will you go with me?
Yeah, we'll go. The official commencement of the Remembrance Day has been scheduled for tomorrow morning, meaning Remembrance Day again, meaning ordinary citizens still cannot freely enter Scott Outpost today. Under arrangements, Karen spent the night at the store the next morning. All right, because Trigger did say she's not part of the military right now, so yeah, she also can't go to the outpost. To be honest, didn't sleep much. Running a life and never seeing sunlight again. Yeah, that too. If possible, yeah. If especially if the crime was especially heinous or especially like violent, then even if they don't get the death sentence, I would prefer if they stayed inside the prison forever. I don't care if I have to pay taxes for that. Just, keep them away from society. They already proved that they don't deserve to be around other people, right? So, why not just keep it that way? Oh, we really do just need to go to the parking lot? Okay. Pasha, you'll finish Trigger's story tonight? Yeah, I'll finish it tonight. Because I do like the story so far. It is, stay up late worthy. Yes, I did. Sorry, Proxy, for losing my composure in front of you yesterday. Well, it's alright. I think I've gotten my mood back in order now. Stare. It seems I can't hide it from you, Proxy. I'm sorry. I think I'm still struggling to process the sadness and unease. I'm not sure where I should go from here. Take your time to unravel your confusion. Let's find a way forward together. Hey, Antinami! You actually came back! Hi! Yo! Welcome! Right, so, just so, if you just joined us just now, I'm trying to finish Trigger's story tonight, so I may stream for longer than an hour. Today we're attending Remembrance Day, Fully Day, as ordinary citizens, so we can't carry any weapons. I suppose Grim Vulture wouldn't be foolish enough to make a move inside the military stronghold. I mean, this person is a psychotic serial killer. Do you really expect them to be reasonable? Then I'll stay with you so you don't miss the diary part. Thank you for reminding me again, Firefly. Yes, I will keep my eyes peeled for a diary. Many citizens have come to Remembrance Day. But don't feel like you have to stay up late, okay, Firefly? If you're like tired from work or something, feel free to just go to sleep, okay? You generally want to see my reaction after that? Okay. No, it's nothing. Stare. Alright, I'll say it. It seems like there are some familiar faces here. Oh yeah, there would be some, like, ex-colleagues around, huh? I don't think I can face them. If I'm not mistaken, they should be the family members. Oh, that too, of my teammates. I don't know how I should face them. You'll have to face them sooner or later, won't you? I mean... I feel like if she doesn't want to face them, maybe we could help, like, cover for her. Or, like, Trigger, why don't you change your clothes or something? I'll go and talk to them. Proxy, you don't have to say anything. Just stay by my side and give me the courage to speak. Oh, we're actually talking to them one by one. Alright. Let's start with the one that's maybe the one that's furthest away. Okay, this. Oh, they actually put like little flowers and candles all around. Oh, Ethel. My son, can you see me now? I'm doing well. My legs and feet are fine. I just miss you so much. Excuse me, are you Casitas' mother, Ethel? Oh, you are. Honestly, yeah, if I had a child who also got into the military, I would also be like so worried. I would have so much anxiety over that. If it's what my child really wants to do, then I'd let them. But in my heart, I would always, always, always be very reluctant. Whether it's military or like police work, anything crime fighting, I would still be worried. I'm in good health, fortunately. Everything's fine. Although I'm the only one left in the family, the pension from the government is enough, and I still have some years in me. I'm sorry, Casitas, Child, you don't need to apologize. My son may appear carefree on the surface, but he's always felt so much pressure. One day he suddenly told me that he'd found a companion who truly understood him. I believe he was talking about you. Aww. How could I possibly blame you, someone who helped my son? It's such a blessing. You, a kind-hearted person, are alive and standing here today. I'm so glad. This is Ethel. Child, don't worry about me. Since you're here for Remembrance Day, take your time to walk around and look around. I'm sure you'll find something meaningful. So Trigger doesn't have a family member who came here? Well, why would they want to come here? If she does have family members, why would they want to come? She's still alive. They don't need to come to Fully Day. Sally and Zita. Normal world, scary. ZZZ world with ethereals and hollows. You must be crazy to send your son there. Yeah. It's because of the ethereal stuff that makes me extra worried, Even if it was a time before the old capital fell, because all these people died during that. Even still, the hollows were scary. Why the fuck would I be okay with my child going in and out of the hollows for their job? Last time I saw you was right after the fall of the old capital. I never expected to see you again here today. Your daughter. Is this your daughter, Zita? Mom, who's she? Zita, this is your dad's comrade from the defense force. Every time he went to the battlefield, she would be there to protect him. To protect him, comrade? If that's so, why didn't you protect my dad during the... Oh, come on, kid. Why did you let him die and make him unable to come back to me? Zita! I'm sorry I couldn't protect him. I'm sorry. Don't listen to what Zita's saying. She doesn't understand. We never blamed you. Please don't say that. On one hand, I get it. The kid lost her father. But on the other, maybe blame the Hollow and the Ethereals first. Why should I apologize? She survived, but Dad didn't. Isn't that the truth? If it weren't for her abandoning him, Dad could have come back safely. Enough. You don't know what happened back then. Mrs. Sally, I don't think she's wrong. Please don't think that way. I'll make sure to bring her to apologize to you later. I need to explain to her what really happened. I'm really sorry. Please don't let us keep you. Go and explore Remembrance Day event for now. Damn! Fully Day is intense! Please remember, all your comrades, including my husband, would want you to see the hope they left behind. There is a hollow on the moon, not expected, but still a probability they should take seriously. On the moon? The ethereals can walk on anti-gravity on the moon? Where are you picking a fight with the dog for? Don't worry, Master just went somewhere. Oh, wait, the dog is also here for Fully Day. Oh no, wait, this is sad. I miss Master, you do too, right? Oh no, don't worry, Master just went somewhere far away with the other soldiers. I'll take good care of you while Master's away and take you on walks every day. No, wait, this is sad. I think this is the most sad thing here. What? The dog and the bamboo are just waiting for the Master to come back. This is like that dog in Japan. I forgot their name. Oh, oh, you two. Take care of each other, you two. Oh no. And who are you? Oh, there's a little stuffed toy. Are you Alan Acheron's brother? How did you know? Who are you? Wait, your eye cover. So you're Acheron's sole surviving teammate. I remember you. We met once after the fall of the old capital. After that, I didn't hear anything about you again. I never expected to meet you here. The dog's name is Fu, so the bamboo's name must be Lira. After the story, you try nighttime and look at the moon, please. Wait, you can actually see it on the moon in game? It's not like part of the lore or something? Like, it's actually there, you can see? Oh, damn! Yeah, maybe they should be worrying about that. She always kept it in the most prominent spot in her room. I brought it along here, as if bringing my sister's shadow to participate in Remembrance Day. I'm sorry, Mr. Allen. You don't need to apologize. I still remember one time when my sister came home excitedly, telling me that a shy new girl had joined the squad. That girl didn't speak much, but she was beautiful in battle. The fact that they're showing so many of the teammates' family members, okay, is making me reconsider my theory that the sniper is actually one of the teammates' family members who does resent Trigger for their death. Maybe it's the little kid that we just walked away from. That's the happiest I'd ever seen her. To her, you were a presence that inspired admiration and a desire not to fall behind. A beautiful soldier who gave her the drive to keep moving forward. Kiana would be angry. Yeah, what's a bunch of honkai-looking things doing on my moon? You don't have to apologize to me. If my sister were here, she would surely say the same thing. Please don't mind me too much. The Defense Force has made a lot of preparations for Fuli Day. Please take your time there. Take your time here. To your surprise, many relatives of deceased Liar Squad members are here for the Remembrance Day event. Is this really just a coincidence? As you ponder this question, the relatives have gathered in front of Charon.
Miss, I'm sorry for being mean to you before.
It's too late to say sorry. I now suspect you of being the serial killer.
Last moment before you passed out.
Oh.
I shouldn't have said you left him to die.
Ah. So the
I'm
mom
really
knew.
Sorry. Zeta was really young when it happened, so she was too little to understand, and I haven't really talked about it. I hope she didn't.
I mean, it makes sense. She's a kid, and yeah, how can you talk to your own kid about how their other parent died, you know? So it also makes sense that the mother never really got the chance or like felt like it was appropriate to tell her until now.
She was right. If only I'd been strong enough to take down most of the ethereals, maybe they wouldn't have ended up in that situation.
Oh, that's not fair. The old capital was falling. No single person's strength could ever be the deciding factor in the face of a disaster like that.
Ethel, you a real one. Watch it be Ethel. Watch Ethel be the serial killer.
I'm sure they'd see that as something to celebrate.
I've always known the truth.
Today's Deadly Assault reset. You try them? 6 stars maybe? I usually just try one. I usually pick the one that has the ice weakness and just go ham with Miyabi on it. I don't actually try to get 6 stars for all of them. I mean, I don't try out all 3 of them. I just pick one usually.
Some trace of them. Even after all this time, I still haven't accomplished anything. I'm sorry.
Kasha never does any endgame content. Yeah, I do it maybe once a month or once a week if I remember, but yeah, I usually don't. I only pull for the characters I like, and even then there's no guarantee that they're properly built.
Behind their own legacy. Just look all around you. Everyone standing before you with a legacy they protected.
Yeah.
That is carried on to this day.
Yeah. The signature of this channel, yeah, I'm useless with endgame content.
After my husband passed away, Zeta and I received survivor benefits.
I mean, to be fair, I'm also free to play, so I'm very, very rarely gonna get like constellations or eidolons for my characters. So that's why I feel like, yeah, endgame content isn't for me. It's not meant for free to play players like me. Try hard part is 9 stars and for 6 stars free to play way to play. Get your polys and pull what you want. Yeah, maybe I'll try to get 6 stars one day. But you know, so far, again, I haven't really built all my characters properly. It's basically just Miyabi. Well, Miyabi and Nicole. I think those are the only 2 who are like super well built right now. But everyone else is just meh. So I'm not really that confident with using them in
Thank you
the
for
end game
always
stuff.
being by my husband's side, even at the very end.
Oh,
Well, I suppose you must have heard about my condition from my son.
oh,
Ethel, Kakaitis used to tell me about you. He often took leave or skipped work to earn extra money by part-time.
he had to
Or to care
part
for you when you
time.
were sick in bed.
That's kind of sad that the military didn't pay him enough to take care of his sick mother.
Yes, that's true, but I bet
Free to
never
play and only
told
play for
you
1
why
hour per
I was
day for the
working so
story. No
bad.
heavy
I
grinding or
needed
farming.
major surgery,
Perfect sense
and
whatsoever.
she
Yeah,
worked
yeah.
so
Even
hard
for a
to
free to
raise
play
the money.
player, my accounts are pretty damn
He was
bad.
passed before me.
You're a free to play player, but you started from day one, so your agents are maxed out. It's not fair for you to give advice. No, no, no. I mean, that means you give better advice because you already have all your characters maxed out, you know? If it were someone who just started ZZZ last week, yeah, I wouldn't take their advice seriously. But, like, for you, Omar, and, Fane, who also, like, plays a lot of endgame content for HSR, I do take your suggestion seriously.
Every time I think about it, I feel like I need to keep my body healthy and live a few more years. The sights I see, I believe he can sense them from somewhere far away.
Yeah, you would want to think that whatever your religious beliefs are, it is a nice thought to consider that the people who are gone are still, you know, looking after you in one way or another. Like maybe, you know, maybe they get curious about how you're doing and they pop in once in a while to see whether or not you fucked up your life.
When I was too weak to
Sometimes I wonder if my dad does that.
it was you and your comrades who stayed by his side.
Just get better this. The
Everything.
yeah, that is always solid advice. Right now, I'm trying to farm for Trigger's skills. I'm trying to max out all of her skills first before I get more
currently
dis.
working as a fashion designer.
Oh,
Fashion designer. Is that because of Acheron?
oh,
It is. I'm sure you remember how much she loved beauty.
yeah. The serial killer did say she was stylish.
Fashion, so I decided to become part of that world. That way, she can always be with me.
I don't know how good it is for you to choose your career based on your dead relative, but you know, if you enjoy it, you do you, buddy.
I admit I had no idea how fun fashion design.
Okay, so he does like it. He thinks it's fun.
I wish I'd figured that out sooner.
To all of you in the chat too, if you can, go for a job that you think is fun.
Anyway, I'm planning to start my own fashion.
And try not to work
next year.
for a
She used to
supervillain
say
like
that
I do.
After retiring from the army, she wanted to pursue fashion design. I
Oh.
want to carry on her dream. It feels like my life's purpose. You know, she used to talk about you when she came home for the holidays. How your rivalry pushed her to keep improving.
And they were
So,
rivals.
thank you. I'm proud of my sister. And I'm proud of you, too.
As you can see, all of us have made it to this day, carrying the will of those we loved. So please don't say they left nothing behind. They've always been a part of every pain and joy we've experienced over the years.
Yeah, yeah. The only way like someone is really left behind is if, you know, you forget about them. So it's nice that they do have that the military has something like this Fully Day to remember the fallen soldiers.
Thank you.
On the one hand, war is bad,
It's been
but also
wonderful
for
to
the
hear about
people
how
who
you're
did
all
die
doing
in
and to
war,
listen
it's
to these
nice that
words.
they have,
I'm
you know,
so glad I decided
events
to
like
come here on
this
Remembrance Day.
to honor them at least.
Speaking of which, I wasn't expecting to see any of
You never recommend farming discs. The battery you spend on agents are permanent upgrades. However, the discs that come out of the trash is battery going to trash. Yeah, yeah. Even though I know like we can like try to generate this at the music shop and stuff, it does feel like, you know, I prefer to focus on getting the skills maxed out first. Because, you know, at least you have a guaranteed amount of materials when you farm for skills first all the time. Like, you don't have to hope that you get lucky on the skill materials first. So yeah, that's why I'm trying to max out her skills right now.
So it's the same for all of us. I responded to his message, but he never wrote back. Isn't that strange?
So we know who the serial killer is now.
But who's this Nathan you're talking about?
Nathan in quotes.
Is Lethe's younger brother.
Lethe's
Frankly,
younger brother,
of all
huh?
of us, he's probably the one who wants to see you the most. He used to be part of the
Is
defense
Nathan
force himself,
the guy that we
and
saved before, that NPC? Jesse, I think was his name.
The day the old capital fell, his squad was responsible.
I have
for
all agents
supporting
maxed out
forces
except
that
that
had
damn
already
cat
entered the
named
hall,
Neko. She will
including
stay
the
level
leader.
1 forever. Ah,
He's told us that story so many
Nekomada, what did you do,
times. They saw
Nekomada?
how things were in that hollow. Some of the reinforcements called off their plans and pulled back. He tried to stop them, but there was nothing he could do.
Oh,
He always blamed himself and wanted to find you to apologize. But the truth is, the reinforcements retreating was inevitable. Shortly after their retreat, headquarters...
I mean, on the
issued
other
an
hand,
official order.
if he didn't order the retreat that soon, maybe more people would have died too. Like, there's no way to really know for sure
We
what
almost
the outcome would have been if they
disaster.
did do something different.
And for a while, we resented the reinforcements for their decision. But over time, we came to understand it, and we eventually let it go. There is no avoiding casualties.
Yeah, if
in
anything,
that
you should be
battle.
blaming the hollows and the ethereals. You should be putting more resources into researching the hollow and how to basically destroy them once and for all.
May I ask what the name of Nathan's squad was when he was in the defense force?
The Impera squad of the Obsidian Division. Is
Ah,
something wrong?
the Obsidian Division
It's
again.
just, I think I might have stumbled upon the answer I was looking for.
After 4 family members paid their respects and left, they continued touring on Fuli Day. Karen stood there in a daze, seemingly having understood something. At that moment, a sound came from the open space in front of the outpost. Seemed someone had stepped onto the podium, and the citizens all gathered to the podium, preparing to listen to the person's speech. According to the schedule for... Oh, that's the lady that we saved. I remember the purple hair. Veterans give a speech. It looks like the speech is about to begin. I feel a bit concerned, Proxy. Could we go over and listen to the speech for a moment? We may lose this battle, but we won't lose the war. Sacrifice sometimes must be made for victory. I know we'll lose some of your lives, but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Lord Farquaad, 2005.
Is that Zoe on the podium?
Yeah, it's the girl we saved. It's not about decision, it's about control. No authority accepted the responsibility for the order. They threw the ball around to each other. Yeah, that also is bad. Is she here to speak on behalf of the
Is she here to
soldiers?
speak on behalf of the soldiers?
Sad but true. It shows that we
Decorated
can't do
veteran.
everything.
That seems fitting. But I don't see Jesse or Aaron around. Didn't they come?
Yeah, I think Jesse mentioned that he doesn't really, want to have anything to do with the military anymore. I think.
Everyone please quiet down. Zoe of Nemesis Squad, a representative of the veterans, will now deliver the Remembrance Day speech.
I remember
Hello,
you.
everyone. I'm honored to stand here and speak on behalf of all of the soldiers of the Defense Force.
I somehow have a feeling that
Today,
the sniper is gonna
we
shoot her.
gather to commemorate Remembrance Day.
Because she's the only one standing on the podium. There's really not,
Capital's
a lot of people on high alert right now.
Many of us.
Zoe, you're gonna die. I'm pretty sure.
In the disaster, and I am no
Just send
exception.
Miyabi to the center,
Every member
duh.
of my squad
Yeah, why don't they do that?
leaving me as the only survivor.
Why don't they just send all of the Void Hunters to every disaster?
Losing
Not just
veterans
one, not just
to
Miyabi. I mean all of them.
the hollow is a pain that never fades. It's a sorrow that will stay with us now and forever. However, to the families of the fallen soldiers, hold your heads high with pride for your loved ones who gave their lives. They fought to the very last moment when the old capital fell.
Maybe Zoe isn't gonna die.
Death
Maybe
isn't
Zoe is
end,
the sniper.
nor dishonor.
I don't know. There's too many possibilities right now, and I'm not really paying too close attention
They gave
to
their
all of the
lives
new
in an
NPCs.
unstoppable disaster, exchanging their sacrifice.
I feel like I'm missing something, or I forgot something.
In doing so, they fulfilled their duties as soldiers to perfection. Without the blood they spilled, Eridu would not have endured, and new Eridu would never have risen from the ashes. In honor of the wishes of the departed, look ahead, people of New Eridu. Our thoughts and remembrance of those who passed will be carried in every flicker of candlelight and in every bouquet of flowers.
She's getting very passionate. Maybe she is the serial killer. Zoe's speech is met with a wave of prolonged applause, yet amidst the claps she drops her head, her expression darkening. She stays silent, waiting for the applause to fade before lifting her gaze and scanning the crowd. Her eyes pause briefly on Karen, carrying a chilling aura. It's her! Ah! DDZ, the only place that NPCs are relevant. Which NPC has more fluid animation? Oh yeah, usually if the NPC has fluid animation. Sorry. I keep getting messages. If the NPC has fluid animation, that means that they're important to the story.
My speech was meant to end here, but since you all seem quite engaged...
Oh, they changed up the music. Oh no.
A little more.
She's gonna go psycho. Oh no.
You all agree with what I've said is because it offers a way to step away from the pain.
I thought it was sus for her to get out of the car in the middle of the road in the middle of nowhere. When she's supposed to be ex-military, she's supposed to be smarter than that. Oh.
This is the new Eridu of today. A huge disaster consumed the old capital, and the people who survived it keep saying things like, treasure the moment and start fresh to numb themselves, hoping to forget the nightmare.
They're not forgetting, they're just moving on.
No one talks about the soldiers who gave their lives in Hollow Zero. No one asks why they had to die. The brave gave their lives battling the ethereal onslaught, while the weak survived.
Oh no.
This is a new Eridu.
She's going full mask off, oh no.
It's founded upon their way of thinking. Your applause makes me realize you all accept this logic. Each of you had...
You know what? Her banks are uneven. We should have known that she's crazy.
In the fall of the old capital. And now, you're thankful that
in case the player is very stupid, let's reveal the sniper in the most obvious way. I'm sorry for being stupid. I suspected her, but I didn't think, you know, I couldn't decide which one it was.
Had to die, and why no one is responsible for their deaths?
Miss Zoe, there's not much time left for your,
Open your eyes! I'm speaking to those who have lost loved ones! If death is the medal for the fallen...
Plot twist, yeah, it's a plot twist to me, because I was overthinking it. It is her, oh no.
And run from the suffering, the soldiers will never find...
I should have known! They gave her big boobs, I should have known! It's always the big boobed women.
So you'll never forget the searing pain! That's the real meaning of Remembrance Day!
I don't agree.
Hey, Trigger!
Charon, I didn't expect you to be here for Remembrance Day.
Other NPCs are saved up characters. You can see this model everywhere except that one. Oh yeah, a lot of the NPCs do have like more unique, especially the ones in relevant to the stories. They usually have a unique like design, right? Bro, when I watched your VOD, you predicted that the culprit was among the victims. Yeah, but I couldn't decide which one it was. I thought it was the guy. I was wrong.
The will of the deceased lives on in every
I was wrong. But hey, at least, you know, I was close.
During the fall of the old capital fought for this. The future that their loved ones are making for themselves now. The old ones have agreed with what you said.
On the one hand, I get why she feels the way she does. Like, her feelings are completely legit. But also, you know, killing other people, turning into a serial killer over this is not it.
That's why I believe the departed didn't leave.
Because let's not forget, she became a serial killer. She kidnapped people, dragged them into the hollow, and watched them struggle for their lives before shooting at them from afar. That's serial killer shit.
At first, it may sound awkward, but it will eventually flow smoothly, taking on our own style, until it merges with our soul.
You seem quite certain about what you're saying. Tell me then, what kind of melody is left behind by those we've lost?
Karen, the speech is very nice, but I don't think you can reason with her.
I can't picture the exact melody.
That's the thing, fam. She had her reasons and respected her over her way of coping. Yeah, her way of coping is not it. Do not let her cook.
A vague and insubstantial answer, isn't it? I was right about you, Charon. From the moment we met.
Sorry, Charon. I keep saying Karen.
Really understand each other.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Everyone, I apologize for taking up your time. My speech ends here. Please feel free to continue with your visit.
At least we know that she won't go after the family members. We know that she goes after the ex-military.
What do you think, Proxy?
So at least we know the people here are safe for now.
And what she said earlier.
The idea behind the Void Hunters, they're focused on protecting citizens before attacking. The point is, they're failing in doing that. Yeah, why don't they just send all of the Void Hunters when there's a disaster, like the fall of Eridu? Because even with Miyabi, I remember the video that we watched of her jumping out of that helicopter. Like the people in charge were very, very against letting her just go in and fight. So, like, why? What's the point of making her a Void Hunter then?
She arrived so
It's about to become more peak. Yeah, I remember you guys mentioned there's gonna be an epic cutscene, so I can't wait.
She'll be trying to contact us again in no time.
Yeah, did we keep the walkie-talkie? Yep, we did. The phone rings again. Shepard appears on the screen as you answer the video call. He seems panicked and anxious to speak, but the moment he sees that you're in Scott Outpost, he swallows back the words and clears his throat instead. Yes, smart man, smart man. You remember that you're actually, working in the black market.
Looks like you're a little busy, so I'll keep it
He's smart not to want to talk too much, now that he knows where they are.
a picture of several unconscious tied-up
Oh.
individuals.
Well, shit.
I'll send you the location shortly. It should be an entrance to the Hollow in Port Elpis.
Oh.
At this stage, I don't have any further requests. My only hope is that you'll proceed with caution.
A location with a picture of the hostages. Looks like Grim Vulture is losing patience and wants to put an end to all this.
How many hostages, actually? You didn't say how many people!
What's your plan? No matter what you decide, I'll stay by your side till the end.
Karen doesn't answer right away. Instead, she takes out her harmonica and looks down at it as if she's trying to decide. In the end, she tucks her harmonica away.
I've made up my mind.
Theoretically, Void Hunters will be unexpendable. Plot-wise, we need more trauma and horror to Hollows. Yeah. I mean, I get it. There are very few Void Hunters in ZZZ anyway. But still, if they're available, why not make them, do their best now? Why not work them to the bone? Let them slave away for the people now. The showdown is about to begin. Proxy, thank you for accompanying me this far. In the upcoming battle, Grim Vulture has likely already set up a stage filled with traps. We may need to brace ourselves for a tough fight. Do you have any strategy in mind, Charon? To be honest, there isn't a fully viable strategy. The opponent is a sniper and can keenly anticipate the timing and trajectory of each of my shots, dodging in advance. Entering the battlefield pre-prepared by such a formidable enemy alone, it's foreseeable that she will continuously occupy elevated sniper positions, relentlessly targeting us, but we have very few opportunities to land a hit on her. 7, if I'm not wrong, without Yizhuan. Alright, Yizhuan isn't... I keep forgetting, because they make a big deal out of how strong she is, but yeah, she's technically not a Void Hunter since she turned down the title. I keep forgetting that. But I believe there's still a chance. In our previous fight, I could sense the pride and impatience of Grim Vulture as a sniper. Do you guys think maybe I should just pull for the Void Hunters whenever they're released? Just save up as many pulls as I can, and then when a Void Hunter is released, just pull for them? If I cannot match her at a critical moment, she will lose her composure. That will be the only instant she exposes a weakness. Proxy, this is the strategy I've chosen. Grim Vulture may indeed be the superior sniper, but I will surpass her and make this strategy succeed. Well, good luck. To win this battle, despite the overwhelming disadvantage, please entrust your back to me, Proxy. I need you as my companion to support me. Now, okay, like this, I understand why Trigger needs a Proxy to come with her. I understand why she's relying heavily on the MCs. Because, yeah, with her eyes like this and with her opponent like this, of course she needs the MC's help. But for stuff like in Season 2, Like with the Oboe Squad stuff, it just feels like why doesn't the military have their own proxies? I know Phaeton's supposed to be the best of the best, but why are you relying on them? It just feels like the proxies weren't really necessary for that part in season 2. So it just, at least like this, it makes sense. Because there's literally no one else who can help. Because Trigger already hired Phaeton early on. Or like, Phaeton was hired to find Trigger early on. So like, I'm not mad about, Trigger being so reliant on the MCs in this case. That's exactly what I'm doing for Lady Sunbringer. I'm doing that not because I love them, but without them, it's impossible to complete Shiyu NDA. They buffed. Yeah, Shiyu also the enemies. Maybe I should do that instead. I still want Bernice though, and Harumasa. But yeah, maybe for other characters, I should just wait for them to release Void Hunters.
Oh, really? I think it's rather good for my mental health to witness in real time.
I don't care about your mental health.
Becomes desperate and gives up their struggle.
Do you really still need to disguise your voice? I thought you didn't want to hide anymore, Zoe.
Oh hey, they're actually showing her.
Seems there's no need for secrecy anymore.
I wonder if the studio like actually used like voice filter when they gave her the Grim Vulture voice, or maybe they just used a separate voice actor and then gave her like a, they just
Zoe,
messed with the voice a bit.
Grim Vulture. You, like me,
Don't worry, no one pulled for her Russ's character. I know no one pulled for them, but you guys all have him anyway. That's why I want him. It doesn't feel fair that you guys have him and I don't.
So far, all the victims have been members of these squads. They were initially supposed to enter the Hollow.
Oh, they're part of the reinforcements. Okay.
Nemesis.
They gave us our Masa for free. We used him to skip Soldier Zero Envy. I also want Envy though. Okay, for now, I feel like it's been a while since there was a Bernice rerun, so I'm hoping they bring me Bernice soon, because I want Bernice. Bernice is the whole reason I actually got interested in ZZZ. Bernice, 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 go!
A sniper, the sole survivor, a mere pawn abandoned by the military. Don't you think we're very much alike? The Impera squad member, Nathan, the one you're searching for, he pleaded with me to let him go when I was about to kill him.
Oh, so he's dead already?
No matter what. That's how you caught my attention.
Yeah, because why would she go after Charon if Charon wasn't a part of the reinforcements too? Oh, he is alive.
I was so curious about you that I even set a trap, disguising myself as a victim to get closer to you. It turned out we share the same story.
And you're both snipers. How convenient. Ooh, PTSD mentioned? Like they actually mentioned an actual mental health diagnosis in my Hoyo game?
It's just, you use ridiculous fantasies to numb yourself, chasing after illusions of your squad mates. While I can't afford to be as naive as you.
I mean, in a way, you both have a hard time letting go of the people who died. Letting go of your squad mates and accepting their death and moving on. It's just that I feel like even though, with Trigger it is sad, at least she's doing a better job of like, living than you are, Zoe. Miss Serial Killer. Did you hear Great 1.1 Climax in ZVZ? Great 1.1 Climax? You mean like the cutscene of the story from 1.1? Or is this like a separate video thing? If it's a video thing, then I can just check it out later. Maybe in Monday stream.
Critical new order of new Eridu. So, I carried on their will. I began kidnapping targets and sniping them in the hollow, watching as they became corrupted.
Oh, she is a psychopath.
Do you really think this is what they'd want?
What else? Would they want me to be like you, playing at a game of finding my missing squad mates,
They're not the enemy, though. Why are you going after humans? You should be going after the ethereals.
Forgive on behalf of fallen comrades, coexist with new Eridu's order, and live peacefully among cowards. It's precisely because you and I are so similar that this hypocritical and cruel attitude makes it even harder for me to forgive you.
She really is. He really has lost it, damn.
I must end your life myself to prove I'm right.
Why? That doesn't prove you're right, ma'am. Miss Ma'am. When Miyabi announced there was a huge community almost worshipping her, people saved hundreds of souls for her. Guess what? Jane dropped and all of this crumbled to dust. Oh, wait. I think I remember another story like this where someone was like saving a long time for Vivian, and then they announced Yishuan was gonna drop, and that person, like, they changed their goal from saving to Vivian, from saving for Vivian to saving for Yishuan. You know what? I don't blame them. I don't blame them.
And any other targets of revenge you've set your sights on.
Also, the people who stopped saving for Miyabi to get Jane. I mean, I get it, but I personally, prefer my Miyabi.
But you can't see any of that.
I know Miyabi doesn't really have as much like fan service moments as Jane, but she's still sexy. She's still very, very hot.
Instead, you went after the easiest targets.
Buffett Central, hello, welcome. Hi. I think this is the first time I'm seeing you in chat. Hello.
You have failed in your duty.
You remember the one person? This is about thousands of people. I guess I wasn't a part of the fandom back then. Oh man. Well, at least a lot of people really like Miyabi now. Like, even if they did skip her the first time.
Make it to the deepest part of the hollow alive, and I'll meet you with nothing but raw melon.
Okay, we're actually doing this. We're actually going after a serial killer. You don't know.
Did you know the reinforcements that were meant to back us up ended up deciding to retreat? Relying on a show of hands to vote. Isn't that ridiculous? Our lives were in such an absurd way. Like a kindergarten election for class monitor.
Like, I get it, you're frustrated about the reinforcements being, retreating. But again, I feel like you should be more mad at the ethereals, the person who actually killed all of your squad mates. Not person, the entities. It just feels like your anger is misguided, ma'am. Ow. Kasha, this is very important. Please read. Okay. Hold on, let me hide from the from the sniper first. Maybe here. Okay. After this mission, you'll be teleported back to Port Elpis with Trigger. There will be a trash can with a black cat on top. That's where the diary is. Okay. All right. Make sure to read it. Black cat, Port Elpis. Port Elpis. Go look for Trigger's diary. No. Yeah. What do you think of the Trigger mission so far? So far, I really like it. At first, I really wasn't expecting the whole serial killer aspect, and I really liked that. And then there's the whole, this dealing with grief, and like loss over, military stuff. This has been really good so far. Like, it even like builds up the lore about what happened during the fall of New Eridu. Of Eridu. Even if it doesn't really relate back to Carol Arna, it's very, very good. They could still fumble at the very end, but it's good. Jiren is a great agent, but most people skip her. Why? It was second limited agent dropped and weaker than Ellen, so 70% of people skipped her. Oh, for me, I skip her because I don't like her character design. Oh. This weakness was about 5%, but everyone made a mess about it. Hey, Eos! Yes, protect the Eos. Yeah, calm down. Deep breaths.
The wind. It's shifting.
Why? Stay there.
I won't fall for your distractions so easily.
You fell for the distraction!
I will surpass you with my own melody of victory.
Damn, she's actually like shooting that rifle in a skirt. Oh, oh. I don't think Trigger went for the killing blow though. Okay, she just got in the shoulder, but I don't think Trigger like was aiming to kill. The harmonica was aiming to kill Zoe. Damn, this that stance, yes, sniper. The harmonica saved her. Okay, that was epic. Damn. Okay, I wasn't. That actually looked like it could be in an anime. No.
Just you?
Oh wait.
Friend.
Yeah, she's also hit in the shoulder. Yeah, I don't think you're dying, Zoe. You should be fine.
Alexei went to rescue the hostages. I want to speak with you alone.
Okay, so yeah, we do remember the hostages. Good.
Always monitor the changes to their surroundings.
Yeah, for me, back to Jiryuan, I don't really like her character design. I don't like her orange highlights. I don't like her, like Nerf gun. It doesn't look all that nice to me, you know. I like the characters who I think look nice, like Miyabi. Miyabi is hot, so I like her.
Expect to be lectured by a youngster.
I do like Jiryuan as a character, though. She's very sincere, you know, for a police officer, for a pig. So I like that.
When my view was blocked, I realized you'd use the visual blind spot to reposition. So I adjusted my aim accordingly. But I still couldn't hit you.
I mean, you did hit her. It's just, you know, she has armor. And to be fair, Zoe didn't bring armor to this fight.
Your prediction and accuracy were spot on. I was just saved once again by this. By both this harmonica and by my former comrades.
Are you trying to say that this is destiny? That it's the will of your companions guarding you? I lost to the wave of ethereals, to the military's betrayal.
Spoiler alert, it's not Trigger's diary. Oh? Watch it be Carol Arna's diary. Watch it be our teacher's diary, and she has something to do with all of these people dying.
Your very existence and the outcome of this battle, they are the greatest denial and insult to my revenge.
You know what? Yeah, let this be the greatest insult to your revenge. Because your revenge was bullshit.
Energy now. Almost as if you found relief.
Yeah, well.
My vision is fading.
The wounds are fatal?
I can't see my comrades on the brink of death anymore. My wounds are fatal.
Damn, we actually get more on-screen deaths in ZZZ than we do in the other Hoyo games.
You intend for me to kill you from the start?
Let me answer that question with a story. The first time I saw you...
Not teacher too.
Actually during the fall of the old capital.
I feel like we don't get enough of Carolina. I want more of Carolina.
The reinforcements the higher-ups promised before the mission never came. I can't even remember how long the fight went on. Ultimately, I had no choice but to retreat, failing to bring back my squad mates' bodies.
And you know the Trigger went through the same thing, and you still want to kill her too? She wasn't even part of the retreat.
I made my way.
She wasn't part of the reinforcements.
Advanced troops were nearly wiped out. But when I reached a certain front, a small squad of survivors called out to me. Few people can still stand after such severe corruption and injury, but all 5 of them were still fighting.
Oh.
They were protecting a girl who had lost her sight and fallen unconscious while searching for a way out of the hollow. They told me they were beyond.
You know what? This is a good story for you to use your dying breath on.
I must take the girl with me. I couldn't turn down the last request of a group of heroic soldiers about to die in battle.
So what? You went through that trouble, all that trouble to save her, only to kill her now?
I was the one who brought you out of the hollow. You already know what happened afterward. It didn't take long for you to leave the Defense Force after you came to. Just like me. I developed PTSD so intense that sometimes I couldn't even hold a normal conversation. But for me, the hardest blow was the death of my squad. To an orphan like me.
Damn, in another life, she could have been Trigger. She could have been the playable character.
The reinforcements had kept their word.
But no, in this life, she was destined to be an NPC.
Have died for nothing. Don't you ever have that thought?
Maybe, but also, you know, if the Hollow hadn't gone crazy, then no one would have died. There wouldn't be a need for reinforcements.
You know, from the moment we stepped into the Hollow, there was no way we were getting saved. Given how quickly the Hollow was spreading, and the ever-increasing number of ethereals, it would take the sacrifice of countless Defense Force troops to suppress it. It wasn't something that could have been accomplished in such a short time.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If they didn't call back the reinforcements, I feel like more people would have died.
Canceling the reinforcements, sending the advanced troops to rescue as many civilians as possible to minimize casualties. I think most commanders would have made the same decision.
It is a difficult decision to make, though.
I understand it, of course. But when you see members of the reinforcements living happy lives years later, can you still keep your composure?
Do you want them to be so sad and broken over it like you are, and for them to end up like serial killers too?
I couldn't. Even if the chance was minuscule, I wanted my squad mates to survive. But they turned that chance to zero, and still have the nerve to embrace a peaceful future.
Again, her feelings are valid. I get it. It's just that what actions her feelings led her to do that I do not agree with.
Nathan. When I tied him up and was about to kill him, he begged me to spare him, saying he had something to give you, no matter what. I think I've said this before. We're very similar.
Oh, I'm guessing the thing he wanted to give her was the harmonica and the sheet music, huh?
More certain. In the face of suffering, I chose destruction. While you...
And the harmonica and sheet music did eventually find their way to the Trigger, even though Zoe wasn't the one to give it to her directly.
You're still entangled in your obsession with your squad mates. If this continues, you'll eventually sink into a void of despair. Your hope is like a bubble, ready to... The version of you I want to kill is the complete one, who can firmly
as crazy as this sounds, I feel like Trigger needed to hear this.
I'll be the one to push you forward.
Especially the part where like Zoe told her, no, your squad mates are already dead. You need to let go of that hope. I feel like Trigger needs to hear that.
I kill you, or you end me. Either way works. But after seeing your growth, maybe I'd prefer you to...
You know what? For dying monologues, this is a pretty good one. Even though it does feel like she's yapping a lot. She is yapping a lot, but, you know. This is very meaningful to Trigger. I do feel like Trigger needs to hear this.
No matter how many targets of my revenge I took down, nothing changed. Aiming my gun at former comrades, drowning in hate and rage, all it left was a hollow emptiness.
Oh, now you realize it, huh?
You're different. You've gained unconditional trust from the proxy. You have the courage to fight through my trap. And eventually, you'll have a melody that's uniquely yours. My belief has faltered.
You know what? Yeah, Zoe's voice actor did a pretty damn good job.
My squad mates were fools.
I'll check out what she sounds like in Japanese, but the English voice actor is like doing a very good job at conveying the bitterness and resentment that Zoe's been holding this whole time. Since Firefly, you mentioned that the JP voice actor cries here, then you know what? I think maybe for the Japanese, they went with the direction of Zoe feeling more of the anguish rather than the resentment.
So be it. Take
Either
the
way, I
hostage
think
and
it's
go.
very, very
One
suitable
stained
for
with
this
the
type of
blood of
character.
others deserves nothing but a miserable end. I'm looking
You're not wrong,
forward
Zoe.
to how long you'll be able to protect those in front of your eyes.
Karen doesn't leave. Instead, she kneels beside Grim Vulture, picks up the bullet-marked harmonica, and begins playing the melody titled Homecoming. The melody briefly takes over the roaring downpour, reaching the ears of Grim Vulture as she lies bleeding out, barely clinging to life. A faint glimmer appears in her empty eyes in her final moments. This is the second time Trigger has, in this story alone, this is the second time she's played that harmonica for someone who's dying. Now later, it's Trigger's VA who cries. Oh, okay.
Impressive.
So you mean this isn't the peak part?
This is my final melody to you. No matter how miserable you've become, I'll still remember you. Remember we once shared the same path in life. But in the end, our
Yeah,
paths
it's
diverged.
crazy. She could have ended up like Trigger. You know, if she was a little more healthy mentally.
But if not for you, I wouldn't have learned how to hate or found the true targets of my hatred. I used to know nothing. My teammates served as my teachers and taught me so much. And I
The
think
diary and after that is
you
the
must
peak
be my
part.
final
Okay,
teacher.
okay. Alright. Port Elpis, find the black cat.
You taught me in the most intense way what hatred truly means.
Really? So you found someone you want revenge against, too.
Please tell me it's the Hollow.
That's good.
Don't turn into a serial killer too, Trigger. Please tell me it's the Hollow. The defeated one takes her final breath. Damn. That was really good. Especially that cutscene, like, damn. That really looked like it could have been a part of an anime, you know? Like, that would have been one of those anime scenes that would get millions of views on YouTube, even though the scene is very short. Calling you to Port Elpis. Roxy arrived at the port. According to Shepard, he, the client, and the rescued Jesse and Aaron should all be here. So Aaron and Jesse got kidnapped a second time? Damn. Something bothering you? Oh, Proxy, you noticed. Even though we defeated Grim Vulture, I can't seem to let it go. Just as I thought, when the wind changed and the falling banner blocked her vision, she could have retreated, waiting for her sight to clear, and then resumed sniping. If she'd done that, I would have had no chance of winning. But her pride wouldn't allow her to take an action that implicitly admitted her tactics were inferior. She still chose to engage in a shootout with me despite the blind spot. Here it comes, the revelation. Does this just prove your strategy was successful? But after realizing that she actually wanted to die, I started to wonder, was my course of action something she deliberately led me into? I would find a way to break her trap and create an opportunity for a reversal, and she was waiting for that moment, ready to test whether I truly surpassed her through a direct confrontation. I believe that was her intention. Yeah, I would also believe that. I mean, it's either she die now or get sent to prison and probably be put to death. So either way, her ending would have, she would have died either way. Feelings must have been complicated. I don't care about the perpetrator's intentions. Damn, why is it so cold? Proxy, you told me that Grim Vulture once appeared here at the port, standing... Oh yeah, she was the one who was, like, staring at the wall. What was she thinking back then, I wonder? Sorry, I was just talking to myself. Let's go meet the client together. He's still alive and hasn't become another of Grim Vulture's victims. I suppose that's the best news we could have. Although I already understand that the client's true identity isn't my teammate, and it may not bring the hope I've longed for, I still want to face him. Alright, let's go meet this Nathan. Here it is, the black cat. Strange black cat. Meow. An ordinary, unremarkable trash can. There was only one reason for stopping in front of this trash can. The first time Grim Vulture was seen, disguised as an ordinary person, she was standing silently next to this trash can, gazing at the sea. Can guess it's Zoe's diary. Okay. Yeah, so she left this here that first time we saw her, lifting the lid of the trash can among a pile of crumpled food wrappers and discarded ether batteries smelling of seawater. You find some torn piece of paper scattered here and there. It was easy to identify them as pages from a notebook that had been deliberately torn apart. It seems that what Grim Vulture discarded in here wasn't just ether batteries. Yeah, she did mention the ether batteries the first time. Alright, piece them together. Quickly sort and piece together the torn papers. Wise, you have too much free time. Now the contents are fully readable. It seems to be a diary. Oh, well, okay. The captain came to talk to me again today. Ever since I took down that elite ethereal in the last mission, word's been spreading about Nemesis Squad having an ace sniper. It's quite troublesome. A bunch of rookies went to the captain saying they wanted my guidance to improve their sniping skills. Are they underestimating what it means to be a sniper? Do they really think sniping is something you can just pick up whenever you feel like it? I mean, they can't get better in practice if they don't pick it up first. I've decided every waking moment of my life to training, and all to become a sniper capable of taking down any target. No, dedicated. Without the resolve to take another scythe, you'll never become a proper sniper. The codename Grim Vulture represents the weight and bloodshed behind sniping. Like a vulture feeding on corpses, I hunt for death, wrapping myself in its scent. I was going to turn the captain down, but Peregrine told me I've been too tense lately and should try accepting the captain's proposal. It would give me the chance to socialize and mingle. Well, I guess I'll think about how to teach these juniors. Though, honestly, I feel like snipers should just let their guns do the talking. Okay, so her squad was made out of people with code names named after birds of predator birds. So vulture, I'm pretty sure peregrine is also a predator. Second entry. Read to the last page too. Okay, I'll read through all of it. Got a serious talking to from the captain. He asked me why my method of teaching juniors involved taking them into the hollow for live fire. Okay, combat training. What if something happened to them? How could I take responsibility? Are captains being too naive? If they chose to join the defense force, how can they protect Eridu without being prepared to put their lives on the line? Many techniques and tactics can only be awakened and understood when faced with death's door. I was just teaching them through the most effective way I could think of. She really went like, well, do you want me to teach them or not? Besides, if they get hurt in this kind of real combat, doesn't that just prove they weren't cut out for it? To learn my skills, you need the talent to back it up. In the end, the captain called off the training, just when I was starting to enjoy teaching, just when I was beginning to think it might not be so bad to pass my sniper skills down to some capable junior. Peregrine tried to comfort me, saying I'll have another chance to take on students someday, but who knows how long I'll have to wait, or if the student will have what it takes. When I get to teach again, I'm definitely going to develop this training method further. I'll throw them into the hollow, make them survive my sniper fire, force them... Damn, she was planning this from the start. And psychological warfare to counter me. As long as they're not too unlucky and manage to survive, they'll definitely learn everything I've got. When that time comes, Eridu will have another guardian. I'm actually looking forward to it. Come to think of it, Peregrine's been acting pretty suspicious lately. What's that guy plotting? Okay, so she was planning this from the start. I did consider maybe our teacher was the one who wrote this diary. Nope, turns out to be a different teacher. After our mission, our captain and the squad called me to the dorm. When I opened the door, I saw balloons everywhere and a huge birthday cake. Turns out it was my birthday. They'd been secretly preparing this celebration for a while. Our captain apologized about the new recruit training incident from before and gave me a stunningly beautiful outfit. Everyone was chattering excitedly while sharing cake and stuffing gift boxes of all sizes into my hands. And then, Peregrine... Oh! Though I agreed to date him before, I never really understood all this romance stuff and stayed pretty distant with him. But he says that's exactly what he loves about me. How I'm all about sniping and a bit clumsy in everyday life. He even thinks my codename, Grim Vulture, which sounds scary to most, is cute. That idiot. He really didn't need to add that last part. Though I didn't show it then, I was actually overjoyed. With him there, with everyone from the squad, this must be the happiest moment of my life so far. Why did I have to be so shy then, to the point where I couldn't even give him an answer? Saying something like, let me think about it? You didn't even say yes, girl! I should find the right moment to say yes. Yeah, that's what I'll do. After we return from our next mission, I definitely want to wear that beautiful outfit and tell everyone. The old diary filled with memories of the past comes to an abrupt end here. Oh, I'm guessing. Guessing she never got to say yes then. Damn. Damn. You know, this is why I keep telling Fane to just confess now while you still have the chance. You never know when another hollow disaster will come. Oh, that's Nathan.
So you're the sniper from Liar Squad. It's nice to finally meet you.
Hi.
And you must be the one who's been searching for me. Nathan, the younger brother of Lethe. It's good to see you safe and sound.
That's right. I'm sorry for causing all this trouble. I nearly cost you your life, becoming a target.
Also, yeah, I noticed that all of Charon's previous squad members and Charon as well, all of their names have something related to the rivers in the underworld of Greek mythology. You know what? I like the consistency.
When the reinforcements decided to retreat, I spoke out against it. I had family among the soldiers already in the
That mission is the hollow one, so there isn't an after for Zoe there. Yeah, that's the sad part. You never really know whether or not the next time that you were thinking about will ever come.
You don't need to feel regret or apologize. The outcome wasn't something you could have controlled.
Yeah, it's not like you're the one who triggered the hollow
you still think of
disaster.
To someone like him, who always cherished family. That's more than enough.
Thank you. I heard you've been searching for the members of Liar Squad all these years. I'm nothing compared to your determination. Thank you for everything you've done, but please stop the search.
He wants her to stop
to
too.
Start living a life that's truly your own.
Oh man, I really feel like Trigger needed to hear this from the families as well.
I say this as a family member, but back then they were already.
I know. You don't need to say it. I've been drowning in a fantasy of my own making for years, but it's a fantasy that kept me from falling into the abyss.
It's time to stop your delusions.
Nathan, Grim Vulture told me you have something you want to give me. Is that why you commissioned someone to find me?
Yes.
No, I thought the thing that he wanted to give her was the harmonica,
I
no?
live with myself if I didn't get this to you. So I got on my knees and begged Grim Vulture. Even playing this recording for her, hoping it would move her.
Recording?
Regardless of how things unfolded. What matters is that it wasn't destroyed, and I'm here, alive, to hand it to you.
Nathan rummages through his jacket pocket and takes out a slightly worn tape. Tape from Liar Squad discovered by Nathan, Lisa's younger brother. The story that could make it absolute cinema, and they made it optional diary notes.
There's a recording on it, and I think it's a gift Liar Squad made for you, but never had the chance to give you.
Aww. Yeah, so that part I recommend you to hear in JP. It's this audio recording part. Okay.
Now with the proxies?
Do we have like some kind of tape player?
With me and Belle? We're honored. I thought we were just here to collect the commission fee today.
I thought we just came here for the money.
Go ahead. As for the commission fee, I'll pay it to you both shortly, so don't worry about that.
Yes, give me the money. Nathan takes a step back. Karen looks at you, her lips seeming to tremble slightly. You gently hold her hand, feeling the warmth and strength in her palm. She presses the play button.
Hey, hello? Alright, it's a recording. This is a message from Liar Squad for our little sniper.
Ah, was Karen the youngest on the squad?
Everyone ready? I'll count down. 3, 2, 1. Congratulations on your 1000th day with Liar Squad!
Ah.
Hey, you guys are totally out of sync. Captain, can we redo this? The anniversary gift has to
Yeah, I almost skipped through the diary straight away. Luckily, I tend to check everything out before doing something, so I found that out. Aw.
She has a strong sense of aesthetics, prioritizing beauty in both combat and her daily life. She taught me a lot about makeup and fashion.
Oh, it's kind of sad now that her eyes are, like, more ether sensitive now, and she can't really see things normally anymore. She probably can't really appreciate aesthetics the way Akron taught her to anymore. I just realized that. Oh.
Forget the re-record. Let's just get it done and order the cake. We don't want him to sell out.
That's our medic, Kakaitis.
Kakaitis.
He's usually lazy and a bit of a smooth talker, but he's actually very capable and kind. He taught me a lot about unconventional negotiation tactics and ways of handling things.
Smooth talker.
Stop arguing during the recording. I've already ordered the cake. If you keep rambling, we really
Is that Finan?
record this. Cut the chatter already.
I think I have Finan on my brain too much, but is that his voice actor?
And that Sticks, a reliable
Hey,
artillery
Sticks.
specialist. He's
I
the
missed
oldest in the
everything.
squad.
This godforsaken lights out.
Ah,
I feel you, Antinami. I've had some, you know, blackouts on my end too a few times. It's definitely eaten into my stream sometimes. Oh. I'm pretty sure that was Finan's voice actor, no?
Alright, let's all calm down. Wouldn't want to get on the captain's bad side. I mean, Captain, would you like to go first? We can edit or re-record whatever we need to.
I can feel like a bunch of bumps on my leg. I think there's a mosquito in here and it's been biting me.
And he's somewhat introverted. But he's actually very
This
capable.
is Nathan's brother, huh?
He taught me sharp observation skills, calm execution under pressure, and how to make use of the environment.
Okay, thank you all for settling down before I completely lost my cool. It's fine. No need to cut anything or re-record. Let's just keep it as it is. Loud and messy, just like our liar squad.
That's our captain, who took me in and taught me how to play the harmonica.
The real Charon.
Charon. I'll make sure to explain properly to you later, Proxy.
Okay.
As you've heard, this recording is a little gift from the five of us.
Did you read the diary though? I did! I did! Zoe and Peregrine, and she didn't get to say yes. Ah. And the diary just stopped after that.
You've done incredibly well. In the last mission, your successful sniper kill of that high-risk ethereal really helped Acheron a lot. I hate to say it, but yeah, I went too far in last time. Thanks for getting me out of that mess. Just this one solid miss.
It's hard to think that all of these people in this recording are already dead. This is probably the last time Trigger can hear any of them.
Makes my job way easier. So, cheers. You often worry about not doing enough. But in these 2.5
She didn't deserve it, fam. Yeah, back then she didn't deserve it. But then after that she became a serial killer. So it broke my heart. Imagine if I didn't check that. Yeah, imagine if Firefly didn't tell me to check that. Ah.
Fight feels safer. But you still have a lot to learn about socializing and romance. When peace finally comes to Eridu, leave us and live your own life.
Yeah, live your own life.
Where did that come from?
The real Karen.
Even if she retires, she'll move into my house and I'll spoil her with loads of beautiful clothes. We can talk about living alone in 10 or 20 years.
Oh my god, she's like me and my best friend. She's like, even if we get married, I'm still living with you.
Sorry, I got carried away. Anyway, you're talented and hard.
I mean, even if we get married to different people, I would still live with her. Imagine Trigger is deaf and not blind. I can't describe the sadness of it. Oh, Antinomy many skipped right through that because it was optional. I remember their faces now. They're smiling.
Every time you see us get hurt, you look like you're about to break. Has our squad motto, having each other's backs, become too much of a burden for you?
I think it's time for her to let go of that burden now. I think she's close to letting go now.
Your squad mates trust you with their backs. Your first instinct is to protect them, right? But that's not the way.
Oh man. They're really just telling her to move on. This is gonna be the last message she ever hears from them. Your curiosity made you check it was worth it. Hearing that part in JP hurts more.
Share yours with me. And when it's your turn to watch my back, I'll give my all to honor it too.
As long as you fight with all your strength, there's no such thing as failing to protect something. Because your will and our will is preserved and carried on in other ways.
It really sounds like Finan, doesn't it? Is my mind playing tricks on me? The crying, the raw emotion. I'm definitely gonna check out the JP voice after this then. Yeah, PTHC, good. Let's make it worse. No ZZZ music can ever make you cry. I'm a grown-up man. The humble homecoming. You know, the song that like actually made me cry the first time I heard it was the one from Miyabi's backstory video. When she was crying and screaming as a kid. Oh, that really got to me.
You'll blame yourself for failing to protect us and fall apart. That's why I wanted to record this message.
Aw, she knew. The real Karen knew. It'll be worth it, I promise. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out after this. Thank you, Firefly.
Fully entrusting your vulnerable side to us. Our will has long been intertwined with yours. This is getting way too sentimental. It doesn't feel like me anymore. Anyway, we just want to see you trusting your comrades enough to share your burdens, even if it isn't us. Finally, we'd like to give you the song that's closest.
They really said, go find a new team now. I must check the JP out. Yeah, Firefly, you got another person to check out the Japanese version. Homecoming! The old cassette plays a familiar tune. It sounds crisp and clear as though it were recorded just yesterday. When the music fades, the tape goes silent. We turn to the woman who calls herself Charon as she desperately wipes away uncontrollable tears. The harbor wind ruffles her hair and then at last she lifts her head.
Proxy, do you remember? I was once terrified of seeing the look on their faces.
Of course. Can you see them clearly now?
Yes.
Ah, there they are!
As if I've returned to the exact moment of parting.
Oh, is that ethereal?
So this is our last glance.
Just have a tissue prepared beforehand. If I ever learn an instrument, I must play Homecoming.
Thanks, guys. For everything.
Aw. I mean, Firefly, you know how to play the piano now, kind of. You could try playing Homecoming, too. Spent a long time with Karen at Port Elpis, letting the sea breeze wash over you. You don't say a word. Guess you both know it'll soon be time to part ways. As the temperature begins to cool, you head back to 6th Street with her.
Proxies. No. Lies. Belle.
Oh.
I've troubled you two a lot these days with my personal affairs. Words can't describe what you've done for me.
No, it's okay.
No worries.
Yeah, no worries.
My brother and I have been a bit lost recently. Meeting you, though, well...
I can't believe they had this kind of meeting before, the start of the story. Our wills are aligned.
Yeah, we've learned a lot from you, too. If nothing else, spending time with you really cheered us up. Perhaps we've always shared the same resolve.
Speak for yourself, Wise. I don't feel cheered up.
Yeah.
I feel sad now.
When I was trapped in self-doubt, unable to get out, I'm glad you were there with me.
Probably won't sound the same because the harmonica sound is a lot more high-pitched.
Our backs to each other as comrades.
I don't know anything about music, but I'll take your word for it.
And because of that, because we are comrades, please hear me out. Maybe you've already noticed.
Karen isn't
I'm
actually
sorry,
your codename.
But I've been keeping something from you. Karen isn't actually my codename.
I mean, I figured since we do call you Trigger in the future.
Before, Karen was my captain's codename. When I met both of you for the first time, I didn't want to tell you my codename because I thought
only one instrument is allowed to play Homecoming, the harmonica.
So I lied. Captain Karen was an orphan like me with no family to mourn her. I've been using her codename because I may be the last person in the world who still remembers her.
Oh, yeah, it's like, I guess, it's like how Rose took Jack's last name at the end of Titanic.
But I understand now. If I want to keep moving forward, I can't keep hiding behind a lie. My true codename is...
Oh, stop her?
You don't have to tell me right now.
And then she never leaves them alone. Her description says she somehow, some way, always pops up in time of need.
Yes. He said he still has a friend in the defense force who's currently forming a new squad.
Hey, she's...
My goals align with theirs.
She's gonna meet with Soldier 11 now.
So, what's your decision? Where will you go next?
After everything that's happened, I think I do share the same goal as that friend of his and the new squad they're building. So I'll head back to the new Eridu Defense Force. and keep chasing my new goal with a new team.
You're gonna meet a small girl with a mech, a clone, a girl with a worm attached to her butt. Have fun, Trigger.
Your new goal.
Then the Eye of Obel was born.
Yes. My encounter with Grim Vulture has made me realize this should be the true form of my vengeance.
Oh?
I'll uncover the real culprits behind the old capital's fall and make
Yeah.
them pay for their crimes.
Yeah.
If the very man who leads me to the truth demands a price, I'm willing to wager my life.
It also, you know, could help that you're actually going back into the Hollow and fighting Ethereals again.
I have a gut feeling the masterminds will reveal themselves again soon. To protect the city my comrades cherished and sacrificed their lives for, I won't allow such a tragedy to happen again. By letting the will to protect guide my hatred, I now have a clear aim toward the truth.
I mean, the fall of Eridu was kind of blamed on Carol Arna. Wonder how she'd feel if she found out that these two are students of Carol Arna.
That's what I thought. If that's the case, then for now, we shouldn't learn your
The traumatized ones are a good faction for her, not gonna lie. They always have to give traumatizing backstories for all of their, like, S-class agents.
No. We might walk different paths, but those
Sugar, I'm sorry, but the one who caused that is the teacher of the two standing right before you. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, man. I wonder if she ever finds out.
To be honest, after facing an enemy as ruthless as Grim Vulture...
Yeah, she was damn ruthless.
Powerlessness. Watching you fight back, almost losing your life to a bullet. That feeling. We're nowhere near...
She really was a straight-up serial killer. Like, wow.
We're not strong enough to open up about our pasts either.
Shit, Firefly, you got a point. She does. Sorry, he does. Without a second thought or hesitation, Charon takes hold of each of your hands and brings them together at her chest.
If this is your slightly selfish principle, I'll respect it. You were once my proxies, and I'll keep this memory locked
And we'll
away as
keep
something
being
I
your
cherish.
proxies in the future.
If, as you say, our
You know what?
destination
I'm
is
really
the
glad I
same,
pulled for you, Trigger.
then we should continue on our separate
Ah.
paths, striving to grow stronger. The next time we meet, I'll reveal my true codename. I hope we can become true comrades. I want your presence to forever remain in the melody of my life.
Aw.
Yes, it's a promise. We'll cross
I'm
paths
starting to
once
feel
again.
like maybe I should have played Trigger's story quest before I played Soldier 11's. But Soldier 11 was the first story quest they made available.
Hello, I'm the sniper.
But ain't gonna lie, Zoe was kind of bad though. She was.
Recommended by Captain Nathan, originally of the new Eridu Defense Forces Obsidian Division.
Like seeing her like in that sniper position, she was definitely a baddie.
I heard about you from my superior. You're the one who dealt with the serial murders targeting the Defense Force, right? Well, the new Eridu Defense Force is ready to welcome you back.
Yeah, we always need fresh bodies to sacrifice.
Let me confirm a few details before taking you to base. Which squad are you applying to join? And did you have a code name during your previous service?
I'm applying to join
She
the
seeks
Obsidian
justice in her
Division's
own way.
Opal
It's
Squad.
just not the right
As
one.
for my
Yeah.
codename,
Yeah,
I was Trigger of Liar Squad.
she sought justice through becoming a serial killer. Which, you know, is how a lot of serial killers become serial killers now that I think about it. For sure, we'll see her again. I'm looking forward to it too. I really hope we can grow, get stronger, and have greater power to face any crisis. When we reunite with her, then we have to... Wise words. Hear her real codename. Great minds think alike. However, after hearing Charon and Grim Vulture's stories, I can't help but feel a bit sad. They had the same fate, but in the end, they walked completely different paths and became enemies. Yeah, I mean, Charon could have, Trigger could have, been... Grim Vulture could have been, the playable character that we have now. And Trigger could have ended up as the NPC. Like, their backstories are pretty much exactly the same. If hypothetically, we also encounter enemies who once experienced the same fate, but now walk completely different paths with opposing goals, forced to be enemies, what would you do? Trigger, aka the three strikes. If you know, you know. I would seek mutual understanding with them. I would defeat them both in combat and ideology. You know, Actually, Kagurabachi. I'm bringing up my Kagurabachi bias now. Kagurabachi does a good job with stories like this, you know, with people with clashing ideologies, people with the same ideologies as the MC, and like how he wants to respond to that. Like the very, very, very first main villain in the story arc is someone who has a clashing ideology to the main character, but he also believes that the main character's father was a hero for creating weapons of mass destruction. And it's it's interesting to see the main character, you know, confront that, because yeah, the villain isn't wrong. His father did create weapons of mass destruction. Even if the main character does believe in the bullshit that those things were created to protect people, no. Those things can and have killed thousands of people at once. So it was very, very interesting to see how in the very first story arc, the main character like had to accept that the villain is right, but you know, he has to strengthen his resolve and continue to use those weapons of mass destruction for the greater good, you know, the way his father intended them to be. Even though I believe, you know, his dad is definitely rotting in hell right now, you know, for creating nukes, basically magical sword nukes. But still, it's nice to see him want to believe that they can be used for good. After everything that's happened, I feel pretty exhausted. You must feel the same, right, Wise? How about we take a good rest first? The commissions from the shepherd won't be as easy as we've been having it before, you know? Hey, Christopher! You're here! At the very, very end of my stream! You're here! I just finished Trigger's story quest! It was great! It was, like, it does feel like an episode or like an entire arc of an anime story. Didn't think you'd still be on. Also, good morning. Dog, what? I am on the Kagurabachi agenda. Okay, I love that manga right now. It's like my favorite Shonen Jump manga. That's currently running, even more than Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man is good, I will admit, but Kagurabachi is just peak. Okay, all right, that's enough Kagurabachi agenda posting. Salute, cinema. Finally, the JP part. Yeah, so you made it just in time. Hold on, let me open YouTube. Christopher, you made it just in time for me to search up the Japanese voice acting of Trigger's story. Hold on. Let me search it up in YouTube for ZZZ Trigger story JP, maybe? Quest gameplay, Japanese dub. It's supposed to be the part where she hears the recording, right? Let me see if I can find that. Agent story JP, maybe? Okay, I see a few. Okay, let's, you know what, let's check them out together. So, you know, I want to make sure that they don't have, like, they don't have voiceover of the, you know, person playing it. Because I do want to hear... I want to hear it properly. Let me see... Hold on, let me mute the game first. I can still hear it from my end. Mute. Okay. It should be at the very end. Oh, this one has bell. Okay, I think maybe the part that you meant, Firefly, was when she saw her teammates again for the last time. Yep, that's right. Okay, sounds like you had fun. I did have fun! Get to watch it. Let's go! Thank you to Vi Games. Okay, let me... Alright. Ah, homecoming again. Oh, she is crying! I wasn't expecting the tears to come immediately. You're racing.
今ならその人たちの表情はっきり見える
Oh, Belle.
とてもはっきりと
Oh.
離れ離れになったあの瞬間に戻ったかのように
Oh,
これが私たちの最後の一別だったのですね。これこそあなたたちが私に見つけてほしいと願っていた答え。
Aww. Wait, it sounds like the VA is actually crying. And with Homecoming playing in the background too, that hurt extra. Wait, why did they have to make it hurt extra? What? Oh, wait, that actually did sound like the VA was crying. Damn. Okay, in the English, it sounded more like she was resigned. Like she was, you know, she was finally accepting that it is time to move on, whether she likes it or not. And in Japanese, it sounds like she was forcing herself to move on, to accept this, even though it really, really hurt her so much. Oh nah, Japanese VA never let us down. Yeah, the Japanese VAs are always like super impressive. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting that much pain, and like the voiceover wasn't really even that long. Some good crying it was. Like it did sound like the VA was actually crying. I'm not recovering. I won't let you recover. We'll listen to it again. Belle, you sound a little too cheerful about what's going on right now. Yeah, in English she sounded more resigned. But here it sounds like she's really like forcing herself to let go, finally. Oh. It's like it finally hit her that, yeah, they're not coming back. There's no chance for her to find any of them again. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Ah. Yeah, because I also experienced loss recently. Like, I get it. There, even if it is like a week later, there will come a moment when you just accept that you're not gonna see that person or like those people again. And that's just, it hurts so much, but it's like a part of the process of moving on too. Oh my god, I really felt that. Ah, damn. You and I both, we felt the pain. Ian was acceptance, JP was just forced. God damn. Like, yeah, both was a legit way for people to move on. It is how some people, you know, both in the English and Japanese voiceovers, it is a way how some people would try to, you know, move on and accept their loss. Both are very, very legit ways, but damn, the Japanese one is just, it hurts extra. It hurts so much. That's why I wanted to have it teachers beforehand. Jesus, just damn, man. You know what, Firefly? I'm gonna cry into my pillow tonight. It's gonna be yours and Trigger's VA's fault. Oh, damn. Okay, you know what? That's enough of CZZ tonight. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Christopher, even though you came at the very, very end, thank you. Thank you for joining. Antinomy and Firefly, thank you for staying to the very end. Omar, Mr. Big Boss, if you're still there, thank you also for stopping by. Ruffet Central, your first time joining the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're still here, I'm sorry if we made you cry too. Oh my god. I kind of want to hear it again just because I'm kind of a masochist. But, you know what? No, I won't do that to myself. Good night. See you on Monday. Yeah, you know what, guys? Have a good weekend. Have a good rest of your day, Christopher. Everyone else, have a good night's sleep. I will see you guys again on Monday. Whew. Damn, I'm legit gonna cry into my pillow tonight. God damn you, Firefly. Okay. Alright, listen to Homecoming covers when you're free. You know what? Yeah, maybe I should, you know, just to make it hurt a little more. Okay. All right. Thank you again so much, everyone, for joining me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll see you guys again on Monday. See you. Yeah, absolute cinema. It was. Damn, how are the other agent stories gonna live up to this? Goddamn. Goddamn. Okay. All right. Bye. Bye, Christopher. Have a good rest of your day. Everyone else, good night. Goodbye. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.